is savage. We finna rule this planet. We ain't gonna keep God laws, and we keepin' them with Glennis. Y'all walk around with sadness. Ready for the war, we standing. We hit the street, they panic. Strip coming out, they vanish. You will never ever say to me black or Hispanic, cause my nationality.
It's people on this earth, direct enemies to the Most High God above, Christ, His Son, the Black Messiah, and the children of Israel. The Bible deals with it, and that's what we're trying to bring out to you. And guess what else the Bible does? The Bible brings solutions to the issues and the problems that are plaguing our community.
We're not rising up with knives or gangs. We're not rising up with that. We're rising up with the word of God. Read. He created us in His image, and He gave us the whole world. You ever seen the movie Scarface? Guess what? The whole world is yours, and everything in it.
So my brother, when we came out and we talk about dealing with the younger generation, especially these younger sisters, right? We care about them because there's a lot of sisters getting pregnant young. I come from a household, my mom had all of us before she was 20, and I got multiple siblings. You know what I'm saying? And all that comes from not wearing the proper attire. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see anything bad happen to any of our sisters, right? So the way that we do that, we stop advertising goodies, right? Like when you hear us say, what's some things that brothers say? Oh, she thicker than a snickle. Thicker than a bowl of grits. That's country, but I ain't a lot of junk in the trunk, right? Let me ask you this. How would you know how thick a sister is? Based on what her clothes was. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we come out here and we got to protect these women. We got to protect these young sisters, right? Little sis, how old are you? You're 12, right? That's a problem.
12.
We got to protect these young women.
I am 12.
12. Isaiah, how old does she look? Sister just said it. How old did you say? About 26. That's why we got to protect our women. Because brothers ain't out here, hey, let me see your ID real quick. They're not doing that. Right? They messing with these children. That's why when we bring this scripture out, we trying to protect sisters like this. We even trying to protect sisters like you. You about what?
I know what the lick read.
Okay.
Yeah,
hey, read that from the top. Read that from the top.
1 Timothy 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So modest apparel is any type of clothes that don't attract sexual attention.
Right.
Right? They're not showing off your curves. A brother should not know what type of drawers you got on. You see what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's that modest apparel that our women should be wearing. Cover up, right? Read.
With shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array.
Our beauty is in how, our women's beauty is in how they conduct themselves. It's not, how everything sit up or all that. Or how they look. It's how they carry themselves.
Right.
Right? Exactly. Because one day you're going to get married. That's what we're hoping. We don't want you to never have a boyfriend or none of that. You're not supposed to do none of that. Even in Hebrews. Because one day you're going to get married and your body is only supposed to be for your husband.
Right.
Why you want to get married?
Because men are too much.
All right. Give me that Hebrews. Why you think men are too much? Because men are too much. Men are too much. Yeah, what do you mean?
By my experience, I really don't like men.
She's 12.
I'm 12. Man, you sure you're 12?
Okay, so
That is big, man.
all right.
So she said that she is 12 and she don't like men. So that says a couple of different things. So what has been your experience with men throughout your life that caused you to, at 12, what are you hearing, sis?
You don't know nothing about no thing, nothing about you don't, what done happened to you? You don't supposed to be talking like that about not about no husband at 12.
You see that? And see, this is the thing. The older women are supposed to teach the younger women. Because what happens is this. A lot of times, our girls in society are not protected by the men in their lives.
Right.
Men do things to them, or women do things to them, and then now they don't like any man. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like any man because of the things that have happened to you in your life. Right? So that's the thing. That's what it is. And we have to be honest with ourselves. We know that. We grew up before. We've been young before. It's plenty of people in our community that's been molested, women and men. And a lot of times the men that's been molested, they don't say nothing. So is it for that man that's been molested to say, you know what, I don't want to grow up and be a father. I don't want to raise children, because the men don't have children. If they don't like women and don't have children, what happens to our people? We die off.
Right.
You understand? The men in your life is supposed to protect the women. That's what a husband is for. And thank you, sis. And it's supposed to guide you. Get that. Get Hebrews and then give me that in Titus. All right. No, what's that? Exodus chapter, what's that? 22:16 or 16:22?
22:16.
22:16. Let's get that. Come on.
Exodus 22 verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her.
So if a man entice a maid that's not promised to anybody in marriage, go ahead.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife. Now, in our community, we have brothers that entice women all the time. That they wear nice things or whatever, or they have nice cars to get the woman. They sleep with them and then they leave them. All right, she pregnant with a baby. That ain't my baby. I don't know who you been with, right? And they keep pushing, right? You understand?
Yeah.
But it said, the Bible just said, if a man entice a maid,
He's supposed to marry her.
then he's supposed to endow her to be his wife. Go ahead.
He must endow her to be his wife.
How?
If her father utterly refused.
So if he endow her to be his wife, he's got to go to the father. Sis' eyes got big. Why'd your eyes get big, sis?
Because her daddy in Atlanta.
Because Pops ain't in the life, right?
He not.
You understand?
Yeah. I know, just kidding.
So the thing is this, with the fathers, and see this what happened to us right here in slavery, right? The fathers were turned into breeders and removed out of the household. Right. So what is in our mind today for us to do? Turn into breeders and move out of the household, right? And not keep marriage.
Right.
We learned that from the so-called white man, right?
Well, yeah.
And our father is supposed to be there to protect the children. Now, let's go to the one where he forced her. You understand? Because you're supposed to have the father in the picture to where the father is entreated for the girl, you understand, which is a woman of marriageable age, which is 20. So it's like you really shouldn't have no thoughts of marriage until you're in that age where you're getting ready to turn into 20.
Right.
So that's why the sister said you shouldn't even have that thought in your mind. It's only because our people have hatred in their mind from the devil and dealing with one another. You understand? Brothers are carried away with their lust. That's what a brother was telling you, for you to dress royal. What you have on right now is underwear. Nobody should be able to see you. You understand, sis? Nobody should be able to see you. You understand? Come on. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy 22 and verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her.
So that's what happens in our community. We have men that look at these little girls and they force them. They force to lie down with them. They force to molest them to touch them, to do all manner of evil to them. You understand? Boys and girls. But in this situation, we dealing with the young girls, right?
Yeah, but you have to also let her know that even though how you is, you dress how you is, that has nothing to do with what a man is up to.
Well, this is the thing right here, sis.
Wearing regular everyday clothes.
This is the thing right here. Is that we gonna teach this young girl according to the Bible. The thing is this: for our women to walk around with underwear on the outside, that does cause men to lust after them.
Right.
Now we're not saying that those men are not sick in their mind, because there are men that will even rape a woman in a dress. You understand? Because the scripture is talking about that right here. During those times, matter of fact, hold that. Go up to verse 5. Hold that, go up to verse 5. We're gonna show you that. And the thing is this, sis, our men and our women, because we have older women that don't teach the younger sisters to adorn themselves in modest apparel. And that's part of the problem too. It's not just the men, because a lot of women in this society today like to put all the blame on the men.
Right.
But it's the women that raise these men that rape these young girls.
That's right.
It's the women that raise these men that say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Sow your royal oats. So what they do, they go around and smash everything in the community and don't get married.
Right.
That's part of the problem.
Get up.
These women and these men. And everybody need to be corrected, just like we corrected ourselves. You understand? Because we was doing the same thing. Growing up, mama tell you, you say, mama, I want to get married. She say, why you want to get married?
Right.
Stay single, go sow your royal oats. No, I want to make her an honest woman. I want to raise children with this woman.
Right.
But your mother say no. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Shop around. And you know what? Your mother half the time don't even have a damn basket.
That's right.
She don't even have a husband. You understand? And wonder why. Why you don't have a damn husband? Because the same evil you perpetuate with your teachings from your own mind, which comes from this damn devil. That's what happens. So we're going to teach this young sister according to the Bible, and nothing that the white man has told us or what come out your own mind, sis. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5.
Go ahead.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination to the Lord thy God.
So, sis, you said you're 12 years old, right? What does that mean? Understanding at 12 years old, what does that mean? All right, that's okay. Sis, what does it mean?
Women shouldn't wear the clothes that men wear, like these pants we got on.
Right.
We're really supposed to be in skirts and dresses.
That's 100%. That's 100%.
And men shouldn't wear what the women wear.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.